Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Shahroz Ahmed, your host for the next 10 to 20 minutes. History of programming languages is our topic. So first one is the Analytical Engine, 1837, important step in the history of computers, mechanical general purpose computer developed by the British mathematicians Charles Babbage. Ada Lovelace has been credited with the first program to be executed by the machine. So, Plankalkül is a computer language developed for engineering purposes by Konrad Zuse, a German civil engineer and inventor. It was invented as the programming language for Z3, the first programmable electromechanical computing machine, which Zuse built on his own in 1941. It was a first high-level non-von Neumann programming language to be designed for a computer and was designed between 1943 and 45. It was not known for a long time owing to a combination of factors such as conditions in wartime and post-war Nazi Germany. So, shortcode in 1949, okay? Shortcode was the first high-level language ever developed and used for a computer. Shortcode was designed in 1941 by John McCulley, co-inventor of UNIVAC 1, the first commercial computer produced in the United States. So, evolution of programming languages. FORTRAN. IBM Formula Translating System, popularly known as FORTRAN, originally developed by the team led by John Backus at IBM in the 1950s for scientific and engineering applications on IBM 704, introduced in 1954. General purpose procedural imperative programming language that is specially suited to numeric computation and in scientific computing. Originally designed to improve on the economics of programming, as programming using low-level languages had become to be more costly than the time it actually saved. COBOL. So acronym uh, for C stands for CO common, and B business or oriented, and L for the language. Primary domain in business, finance and administrative systems. A specification of COBOL was initially created during the second half of 1959 by Grasshopper. LISP was created by John McCarthy in 1958 as a practical mathematical notation for computer programs, influenced by the notation of Alonzo Church's lambda calculus. LISP pioneered many ideas in computer science, including functional programming, tree data structures, automatic storage management. The name LISP derives from the list processing, as linked lists are one of the LISP language's major data structure. LISP source code is itself made of lists. Algol. Algorithmic language is a family of imperative computer programming languages originally developed in the mid-1950s that greatly influenced many other programming languages. Introduced a joint committee of American ACM and European GAMM experts, GAMM Society of Applied Mathematics and Mechanics, ACM Association of Computing Machinery. PLI. With FORTRAN and COBOL, there were the two distinct kinds of programmer. FORTRAN emphasized floating point arithmetic, arrays, procedures, fast computation. COBOL emphasized digital decimal arithmetic such as asynchronous input, output, string handling, efficient search, sort routines. More and more, there came a need for all these features to be incorporated in a single language. When IBM designed the famous computer IBM 360, it saw the opportunity to design a new general purpose language designed specially for it. This language was named PL1, Programming language 1. It was originally developed in 64 to 66. Pascal. Pascal is a very influential imperative procedural programming language designed in 68 to 69 and published in 1970s by Nicholas Worth. Uh, Small and efficient language intended to encourage good programming practices using structured programming and data structuring. Pascal is based on the Algol 60 programming language and named in the honor of the French mathematician and philosopher Blaise Pascal. Simula. Simula was developed in the 1960s at the Norwegian Computing Center in Oslo by Ole Johan Dahl, Kristen Nagyard. Syntactically, it is a superset of Algol 60. Simula 67 introduced objects, classes, subclasses, virtual methods, coroutines, discrete event simulation, and feature garbage collection. Simula is considered the first object-oriented programming language. ISWIM. ISWIM is an abstract computer programming language devised by Peter J. Landin and described in his article, The Next 700 Programming Languages, published in the Communications of the ACM in 1966. The acronym stands for If You See What I Mean. Although not implemented, it has proved very influential in the development of subsequent programming languages, especially functional programming languages such as SASL, Miranda, ML, Haskell, and their successors. Finally, the C language. C is the general purpose programming language developed between 69 and 63 by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Telephone Laboratories for use with the Unix operating system. Although C was designed for implementing system software, it is also widely used for developing portable application software. C has become one of the most popular programming languages. It is widely used on many different software platforms. There are few computer architecture for which a C compiler does not exist. C has greatly influenced many other programming languages, most notably C++, which originally began as an extension to C. Smalltalk. Smalltalk is an object-oriented, dynamically typed, reflective programming language. It was designed and created in part for educational use at the Learning Research Group of Xerox PARC by Alan Kay, Dan Inglis, and Adele Goldberg and others during the 1970s. ADA. ADA is structured, imperative, object-oriented, high-level programming language. Extended mainly from Pascal, ADA was originally designed by a team led by Jean of C2 Honeywell Bull in France under contract to United States Department of Defense from 1977 to 83. Ada was named after Ada Lovelace, who is credited as being the first computer programmer. Notable features of Ada include strong typing, packages, runtime checking, concurrency, exception handling, and generics. Ada 95 added support for object-oriented programming, including dynamic dispatch. C++ is a statically typed multi-paradigm compiled and general-purpose programming language. It is a middle-level language as it comprises a combination of both high-level and low-level language. It was developed by Strostrup in 1979 at Bell Laboratories as an enhancement to the C programming language following the object-oriented principles pioneered by Simula. Java is a programming language originally developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems and released in 1995 as a core component of Sun Microsystems Java platform. Java is a general purpose language, concurrent, class-based, and object-oriented language. It is intended to let application developers write once, run anywhere, meaning that once it has been compiled, it can be executed on any platform. So, programming languages, industry usage. I expect you can understand all of this. This is just a table and abstracting all the details you need. You can do it on your own. Okay, you can abstract all the details on your own. I will move on to the next one. So the first column says language, the second one industry, why it is used, the third column. Okay, so Java, it is used in almost in every industry. So it is written there that it is widely used in industry. Okay, C, very widely used, all industries. Okay, most of the industries. C++, widely used in operating system, desktop apps, developing games, hardware drivers, and much else. C sharp, it has also many uses, many usages. So Microsoft developed and in high demand. Objective-C, it is only used in software industry, core of both Apple's operating system. PHP web server-side scripting language, runs on more than 20 million websites. Python, science, business, entertainment. General purpose programming language, ASP.NET. Microsoft server-side web development, Perl. Web business science, dynamic programming with many users. JavaScript, web, make web pages interactive, HTML, web, primary language for internet, SQL, database, accessing structured databases. Guys, it was just the introduction. It was nothing more than that. If you expect that it was not sufficient, you can comment on this video. I will provide all the data. Okay, if you request, if you ask me, I will provide all the data necessary for your preparation. So, but in my opinion, we just only need the introduction of the programming languages, not the details. Details are not necessary because you are only concerned with the programming. Your only task is only how to write a program, how to compile, what is a compiler, what is a source code, what is object file, what is executable file, what is a variable, what is a data type, what are the types of data. So you are not concerned really about the history of programming languages. It is just an introductory topic. It is nothing more than theoretical topic, so you have to read just the introductory material. So it bears less importance in my eyes, but everyone has a different opinion. So there may be clash of someone not agreeing with me, but I hope you like the video, and I'm done for today. Thank you very much.